And tennis legend Vijay Amritraj came out today in defense of tennis players like Leander Paes, who are under fire by the Sports Ministry for missing the Asian Games. He said players must choose what is best for them and their needs come first. But if they have taken grants, then they must honour that as well.
You mentioned Davis Cuppers. Recently, Indian players were in news because of the sports ministry asking players to play for the country first and money later. Do you think that it was a little harsh to, question the commitment, especially of tennis players, in view of what happened in the Asian Games?
No, I don't think there's a question of commitment. Everyone knows that all the boys and girls who have played for rankings and points and Davis Cup and Fed Cup, everyone have made strong commitments to the sport. There's no question there at all. I think that's a question that should never be asked. The more important thing is if you make an obligation. If you have an obligation that you take funds or you take money from a company or anyone for that matter saying I'm going to give you 10 days or 15 days as an obligation, then of course it's an individual obligation that you made with the respective organization. But there are going to be times when a person is trying to make a comeback or a person is coming from injury or you can't play because of injury and so on. I think those things have to be recognized.
But at any point do you think there's never a question that the player does not want to play for the country and wants to play for money tournaments first? Because in this case too, Leander, Somdev and Rohan, they had their rankings to improve. So the question is not so much about money, it's just about handling your career at that point, isn't it?
Yes, exactly. And they just played Davis Cup and so on, so there's no issue there, as far as the boys are concerned anyway. And, they've all played. They've all played Davis Cup, they played Asian Games, they played Commonwealth Games, they played Olympics, they've done everything. So I don't think that question, I think we keep repeating the same question, which is sort of unnecessary. I think the more important thing is, what commitment obligation have you made? Have you made an obligation? If you took 5 rupees from someone and you said you're going to do X, then have you done X? At that point in time, it doesn't become a choice, it becomes an obligation.